good afternoon. Today I'm going to read one of my favourite books. This book is called Big Mum Plum and it's by the author Daniel Postgate. I wonder what's going to happen in this story. Big Mum Plum. Now listen up, said Big Mum Plum, and hear the words I say. Eat your porridge, everyone. You're off to school today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little piglets. That gave her pigs a mighty scare. They jumped from table, stool and chair. They scattered here, there, everywhere and hid themselves away. Oh, you can run, yelled Big Mum Plum, but I will always find you. You creep into that hiding place, so very secret, very safe. Then turn around and you will see the face of Big Mum Plum behind you. The first to go was Porky Paw, behind the coat rack in the hall. A clever place to hide, no doubt, except his feet were sticking out. Then after him was Sneezy Ting, who hid inside the washing bin. He nearly got away with it. Achoo! Until he had a sneezing fit. The next one out was Betsy May. Oh, what a place to hide away. Big Mum Plum, she pulled the chain. Splosh! Dear Betsy won't hide there again. Number 4 was Sooty Sid. Up the chimney Sid had hid. Mum grabbed her brush and pole by pole she shoved it up the darkened hole. Until she heard a pleasing pop of Sydney coming out of the top. Out in the yard, Mum spotted Lance squatted by some potted plants. She stalked him like a cunning fox and caught him by the hollyhocks. Then into Susie's room crept Mum, and she blew Susie's emporium. She blew it hard in depth and feeling, and Susie nearly hit the ceiling. At last of all, of course, was Trevor. Trevor being oh so clever, hid away in Big Mum's car, the wisest place to hide by far. How smart of you, dear Trev. Well done. But not as smart as Big Mum Plum. Mum loaded all her pigs on board, then off to scary school they roared. Very scared faces. But when they got there, what they saw just wasn't scary, not at all. Photographs of far-off places, painted plates with funny faces, tips on how to tie your shoelaces, and butterflies on strings. And best of all was small Miss Peach, who welcomed them and made a speech. Oh, how much she loved to teach them lots and lots of things. The pigs had such a smashing day, they didn't want to go away. They all decided they would stay when home time came around. Off they went, north, south, east, west, into cupboard, trunk and chest. Poor Miss Peach, she did her best, but not one pig she found. Then through the door came Big Mum Plum, and with a roar of, "Here I come!" she caught them all, yes, every one. And when the dreadful deed was done, let's have a look. Think where they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when that dreadful deed was done, she took them home for a buttered bun and chocolate spread on toast. "School is great! School is fun! We love our school!" they told their mum, but not as much as Big Mum Plum. "Big Mum Plum, we love the most." See you tomorrow, guys.